Allow me to describe in this final chapter some of my keys. I unlock doors towards my higher state of being, so to say. And remember, they work for my locks, but however, your internal locks may differ. But you can try out my keys and see which ones fit. So, first one, important one for me personally, as mentioned before, is be kind. So, if everything else fails, then at least I've been kind. So, I try to practice empathy, compassion, and really listen to what somebody else has to say. This is a huge. I started with like -6 points here. This is not in my nature, so this is something I have to learn and I have to practice on each day. So I'm gradually trying, or I'm gradually growing into a better listener, and it opens up a world for me. So kindness for me is leaving somebody better behind than the way I found them. And for me, also, this is sort of my act of rebellion towards a society which often lacks kindness. If you follow the news, which I don't, but it might be your act of rebellion as well. So if you feel like the world is lacking kindness, why not act by adding your kindness into the mix? It's a way to show your true colors. So, in order to realize, to awaken my kindness, I use this compassion, this gratitude, and help others without expecting anything in return. So, based on the philosophy of the more you give, the more you receive. I trust in the process of receiving. No idea if I will ever receive, nor will I care, because I am happy as I am. And my act of giving is actually receiving, as I get much joy out of sharing freely. So be kind to yourself, be kind to your others, and if you ever get scolded by yourself, why not give a loud mouth back, so to say? So hey, be kind. Okay, wow, what's happening over here? Let me zoom in. Simplify. Simplify is also something I have challenges with. I can be quite lengthy, as you know. So try to cut down. Less is more. Because if you want to go inwards, you have to leave things behind. The more you leave behind, the more you can flow. If you want to reach the top, so to say, better pack lightly. Okay, the same goes for your inner journey. You can't bring everything. So sometimes when you unlock a door and go through to the next level, you will have to leave your stuff behind, or your peoples, or your activities, whatever it is. So the art of letting go. Remember, if you go back to that level, you can just pick up the same stuff again. And you will see that a lighter life is also a more blissful life for me. So, dial down on the ego. Also, a third one. Develop the utility mentality. So, how can I be of service to others? So, it's yes, the self is very important, but you realize, like with the chopping wood example, that there is a level beyond you, so to say. So make it a sort of a personal heroic task to reach your inner core, and as closer you get to the core, the more you will drop down your ego. Your ego, however, is and will not give up without a fight. Yeah, your monkey won't go down easy, but eventually you and your monkey become very good friends. So your monkey is quite agile, to be honest. But in the beginning, it won't like the levels that you will be touching. So yeah, become a force of good, so to say. Remember, good is subjective. So evil things have been done in the name of good. So keep that in mind as well. So yeah, practice mindfulness, seek feedback for others. That's what I wrote as well. Definitely let go of my need for perfection, hence explaining these videos. I know I can do better, but I just start and action provides clarity. So please do bear with me as I grow. I tend, or I hope to grow the quality of these videos as well. Be open to change and new ideas. So when, for example, you also, by the way, very powerful hack, good tea. When you're a cup, let's not do this by example, or perhaps I should I or should I not be an open cup? For your example, stop pouring when it's full. I am definitely going to regret this later. But if a cup is full, it's very hard to fill it. Hot as hell. So yeah, smart move, Yor. However, also remember this, that the same concept applies when you talk with others. If you feel like, hey, their cup is full, better let it go. So don't start adding, because you will be as stupid as I just was. It will just flow alongside anywhere but in the cup. So be open, visualize, open cup. As soon as you think, I know this already, hey, open cup. So next one up, that's all part of the ego. That was the third one. The fourth one is, where are we? Sorry, give me a sec. I'm burning here. Embracing the learn, earn, return philosophy. So for me, it's all about learning, growing, so to say, and then the earning and the learn, and then I return. So by sharing my gifts, so to say, I expect or I trust in the process that there will be some form of earnment, either as a lesson or as a monetary inflow for that matter. Whatever, there will be something back in it, as everything tends to move in balance, pluses and minus. So I trust in this process, and so far it has given me much. Each one teach one. As a teacher, I do think teaching is the highest form of art, but I might be biased there. Of course, this is not the case. This differs per person. A mentality of abundance. So when you buy something, buy the best quality that you can afford. Doesn't necessarily mean the most expensive one. I am, due to the simplify, not buying a lot, but when I buy something, I tend to go for high quality, because they determine my mindset. Writing something down in my journal with a cheap pen is not the same experience as writing something down with a high quality pen. I become way more aware, and I also enjoy the process more. Um, of course, this is on a primary on a primary mental level. When you are in your high state, it doesn't matter, because quality or lousy, good, bad quality are just subjective. But they help me bridge to that realm when I in a lesser mode, so to say. Yep. Pain and fear mark borders. This is an important one for me. Growing won't feel comfortable. Becoming comfortable in the uncomfort is also a state of being, I guess. But yeah, it's for me. I visualize my pain and fear as my border, and then I tend to push beyond that. And it will feel awkward, and I'll get a shitload of negative talk like, hey, you can't do this, you won't do this, or don't do this. All these thousand reasons not to, but I have one reason alone to do this, and that is meeting my inner titan, reaching my higher state of being. So yeah, yesterday night I lost the battle, so to say. I kept watching television. I think I had 4 or 5 ice creams eventually. And I nowadays know that, like, okay, this is not reaching me towards the higher state of being. But sometimes I balance this out for myself. You can't win all your battles, so to say. I do know that I am way better in ignoring the sugar and everything else than I used to be. So 1% better each day. Pain and fear mark my borders. Get back to the ice cream example. Is I really did not like going to bed all the previous days in time. I felt the urge to do this, but I knew when I woke up, I was very grateful, very happy that I did go into bed, so to say, early. And sometimes you have to skip the short-term result in order to sustain yourself for the long run. But that's your balance. You know what's right. Your internal compass will tell you. So sometimes go for that ice cream and video. But with moderation, make honesty your go-to. This is a very difficult one, because honesty is not always highly appreciated in society, nor is it is realize it's your honesty. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's reality. Honesty comes close to your authentic being, but just remember, as you are your color, somebody else is their color. So try to combine honesty with other ingredients as compassion, as patience, and all those elements. Also combine it with a little bit of pain and pushing your boundary. And be aware, the threshold there is that honesty is not a green or blank sheet to just say whatever you want to say. Just figure out, where does it come from? Is it my opinion, or did somebody else put it there? Or whatever you are talking about is your core value or somebody else's core value, desire, or strength. But also, does it come from a monkey mode, or does it come from your higher being? All those elements. So honesty, train yourself for it, especially inward. Become more honest to yourself as well. It helps you boost this path towards your higher being, your quest. It's sort of like your compass, one could say. Journal, journal, journal. That's the next one. So write about it, break through your loops of thoughts, and it will revolutionize your world. We of course have researched all these best performers in all these different areas of life, all these higher beings, these super advanced humans, these awakened, aware people, so to say. They journal. It's like one big red line, and they do breath exercises, and they take care of their body, and they take care of their social environment. They are reserved about their time. They are simplifying their life. Less is more. They're doing all these things that I'm telling you. It's not that I think of all these things. I just copy paste from others, and I use what works for me. So for me, it's all about intention. I focus on the process and not so much on the output. So that's for me another one. Focus on the process in the now. Focus on the verbs and not the nouns. So focus on the act of doing and the state of being instead of the result. So making this YouTube video is a good example. I focus on on making the best YouTube video as I possibly can in this moment of time, and don't care about the likes and the tweets and whatever. That's an output that should follow when I increase the quality of my work, so to say. The same goes for picking your job, making new friends. Choose with the highest quality, so to say, or your best balanced state of being in the present. Don't focus on the output. Focus on selfless service in the present. So serving, helping others, and in the now. Yeah. Feed and conditioning your mind and strengthen your body daily. I both see it as you eat what you are what you eat, and you read. You are what you eat, and you become what you read. You've heard me mentioning a few times before, but strengthen your body and nourish your mind as well. So when you start reading on certain topics, read in the area that you want to read. If you want to strengthen your body, take a good look at what those other people are reading and what they are eating and what they are not eating. And the same concept applies for reading. So nurture your body and mind in that regard. Also select yourself with people, or surround yourself with people who you would like to be more alike, as you are the average of the 5 or 6 people that you spend the most time around. Famous research, 5 people, by the way. For me, of course, plenty of sleep, go outdoors, and I will show you my daily structure in a later phase. In next chapter, we will go all about structuring and making choices that help you reach towards that elevated state of being. Then it would not be my personal things that I use, but I will show you based on research as well as on books that are thousands of years old, on a concept that work for you as a person. So yeah, finally, I do want to repeat that is give more than you receive, so to say. Try to balance, try to share your kindness, and you will see that sharing will actually be receiving as well. So yeah, final things. Yeah, final things. Disconnect social media. I really, I don't have any social medias yet. I will, due to sharing this, so to say. Practice self-care, practice letting go, listen to upbeat music when I feel down, avoid blame, don't talk negative about myself, don't talk negative about others, find activities that I love, hell yeah, so hell yeah or hell no is sort of my go-to. Connecting with others, so don't do this from your ivory tower, because you will not all your waters will be filled, so to say, not all your cups will be filled. And then finally, some friendly reminder is to migrate the mindset from all for one to one for all. This was my first part of sharing, or my first move sharing my one for all. I hope you learned a thing or two. I promise I will get better. Thank you once again for your time, as time is one of your most important assets. I will get better in pouring more value for your time. But please bear with me, or us actually. There's a big team behind me as well, which are basically like the foundation or the heart and the engines that we're running on. I'm just the facade, so to say. So via this means, thank you, team. I love working with you. You give me much joy, even if we don't help anybody. Know that you have helped me a lot. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all, listeners as well. And I will see you in next book. Bye bye.